Yeah. Right. Now let me maximize the UV editor panel. Now I'll do the same thing. What we did for this island, same thing we have to do here also. So then we'll go for the texturing. Once UV unwrapping is ready, we can go for the texture painting. you know. That is, we were using just we were what we were doing is we were just doing unwrapping and then going to Photoshop, editing some images, cropping it, all that. Then we applied some wooden textures and all. But here we ourselves are going to paint it in the texture painting. Texture painting is a very awesome module in Blender. There is yeah, there is all other ZBrush and Substance Painter and all we can have here also. We are having here also, here itself. So we need not go outside for any other software for texture painting. So for that we have to do unwrapping. Only then we can paint on that. Yeah. So let me do the unwrapping. What we are the special unwrap option we are using is follow active quads. So that is why it is bit taking time for doing it. And for complicated models like even for like alimentary canal inside the human body for medical animations and all, they use this tool only, follow active cards. Though they do it in stages, that is again and again they do the straightening and finally it become pakka straight. So but this method will be done in repeatedly for the same island. So this is the only method we have that is in any other software, even in other UV unwrapping like Maya and all we have. But only thing in Maya we have to do like some 20 times 20 steps we have. Many other options. It is follow active quads is here it is just one settings. But there in Maya it has many tools and we will reach the effect of we will get the result of follow active class. So it's a bit beat around the bush in Maya. Here we have it simple. So let me go into zoom it and then um, sync is on. I'm in the UV editor panel. I'm drawing uh, the rectangular selection. I should be in vertex mode and then draw the rectangular selection and then make it flat. So for that we can even use this. If you don't want to use this scale option, we can use simply press yes in the keyboard and it is Y direction. So I'll press uh, once I press yes in the keyboard, we should not move the cursor and then immediately press Y, type 0, it will become flat. This way also we can do, but it won't be communicated to the student who is looking at it. So that is why we have to use the scale option. I am typing this using the scale option, typing 0, doing a special manipulation, typing 0, again typing 0, right. Now go to face mode, select the face which I uh, made it straight. Now press W and then keep the cursor on the same island and then press L so that the whole island will get selected. Now I'll go for, I'll press U and follow active quads. Length average is the default settings. Okay, fine. Now it has become straight. Let's keep it. Now we can just pack it. We have done the UV unwrapping for um, the knob object. So we can just pack it. So let me go to UV menu and then uh, pack islands. Okay. Pack islands sometimes it will come like this only slanting. So we have to make it straight by ourselves. So select this one, and go to rotation. Press Control in the keyboard and then rotate it, make it straight. You have to do it manually. Yeah, so right now I'll move it this way and you can scale it down to fit it inside the UV space. Right now I'll press L in the keyboard and then move all these guys on the side. This guy will come in the middle. Right. It will scale up. We can do right. Done. Maybe this guy can little stay little in distance from this guy. Right. Now I'll do the same thing for the uh, body of the tab. We go into edit mode and then now UV editor panel. Now we have to do the same thing. Make any one face straight. The face we are going to choose should be already straight. If it is not straight, we have to rotate any this island and then uh, so that any of the face will look straight. Now because I rotated, some the faces inside are looking straight, so that it will be easy for me to make it straight a little more. That's all. So the work will be done. So selecting the top 2 points, scaling option, deselection. Every time we have to deselect and then select, go for the next selection. Yeah, for deselection we are using the shortcut Alt EA. So right, I'll go to face mode. This one is made straight and select the face which I have made straight. Now press W in the keyboard to get out of the gizmo. Now I'll press L in the keyboard. Now I can press U and then follow active paths. Default settings, OK. Now it will come like this. So what we have to do again, we have to do. Uh, let's go to vertex mode and then make it straight. Fine. Again make it straight. Slight slanting is enough to make uh, to make them little cross like this. So yeah, this one. Right. So I will select this face, go to face mode and then select this one and then press L in the keyboard. Do the thing again, second time. Yeah, now it has become straight. So like this repeatedly, when we do it straight, it, the straightness gets refined. So finally we will get proper straightness. So for some models we have to do like that. Now this also we have to do. Same thing I'm doing. Right side I'm selecting. Now press, go to face mode and then select it. Press L so that the island is getting selected. Now press U and then choose follow active plots, default settings, OK. This again little slanting. So same thing we have to do. Repeat it. Once again we have to do the same thing. Now deselect, select, go to vertex mode again. Now select it and then make it flat and then again do it like flat, side vertices flat and then this side also flat. Right. Now go to face mode, select the face and then press L in the keyboard and we have selected the entire island. Follow active paths. Okay, now it has become straight. Right. Now keep it inside. We need not choose apply pack islands and all. This is enough for us. Yeah. Only thing, maybe we can find more room for these two guys because the body is bigger, so we have to find a bigger space for these guys. We have to see which portion it is. Okay, right. Okay, for this portion, who is this portion? Okay, this one. So in these things, which one is bigger? That guy should be given more space inside the UV space. I feel, yeah, I feel both are equal. This guy is in circumference he is bigger. This guy in length he is bigger. So both become getting compensated. So I give equal space for both of them. Like this, and then go the island select and fit it inside. Fine. Keep it down so that the circles can come inside. Fine. Yeah. So now both are done. Uh, that is in some objects, no, for gaming and all when they are modeling, even for WebGL, for I told no Amazon WebGL models and all. For those in inside the Amazon, we can just yeah, augmented reality. Let me say that augmented reality. When we are modeling for augmented reality, they will want uh, not individual UV unwrap uh, space occupying. They want all these objects together should be merged, and then only one texture should be there, so that it will be easy for them while doing the programming. For when the CG developer is doing working on that, he'll feel easy. For every object he did not select and then apply a texture, uh, whatever we have painted, whatever the texture we have painted, we will give them the texture, that texture, and then the mesh file also. So he will have to again apply in his software, Unity or Unreal software. So while doing that, he will feel for every object I have to apply a different shader, that is material, and then again apply the same texture, and another object again apply a different material again and apply the same texture. If it is same texture, we can have only one material and one texture, no, like that he will do. So that while doing augmented reality, when the customer is moving the camera, that is turning the camera inside the app, Amazon app or whatever app, WebGL app, incorporated app. So it won't be heavy. Even in normal smartphone, it will work. Even if it is not, if it is a low speed smartphone, it will work. So the texture should be like limited in size. Also, uh, it should be one UV. So what I will do, you see, I will select both the objects. Okay, let me first select this object and then press A and then move it here, right? Okay, and this guy also I will select, press A and move it here. Now what I will do, I will select both of them, if you see, and after selecting both of them in multiple selection, I am going into edit mode, pressing A in the keyboard, selecting all the faces. I am seeing like this. So this is one object, this is one object. This is prop, this is body. That is, this is knob and this is body. So now they are, all these guys are going to share at a time this room, this UV space. So now they may be like they may be complaining with us, why you are giving now a small space, because we have to have one single texture, that is we have to have a small space. So let me now apply, use a pack, and then pack islands. Yeah, see, it has packed inside, all are inside. Yeah, so both the objects are accommodated inside one room. If I select one, you see they are sleeping on the adjacent sides, that is on the surroundings. And when I select the body, they are sleeping down in the middle like that. So they both have occupied the uh, one UV space, so that we can have one single texture at a time. Right. So this is how they do for augmented reality. So right now we have done that. Uh, Now I can merge also. I may not uh, have it different object. In outliner, if you see, body is different object, knob is different object. Now I can merge also. Control J. But before, after doing the UV unwrapping and completing it, only then we should merge it, not before that. Right. Now I'll name it tab. That's all. It is one single object now, and its name is tab. Right. Now we can do the same thing for you also. You can share your screen. Uh, Now press Alt A. Uh, Now go to vertex mode. First one, first. So in this vertex mode only we have to select and then make it flat. Uh, yeah, this is you should no only two vertex you should select. Yeah, that one you go to scale option. Slowly we can do. In y-axis, special manipulation type 0. 0. You can see no on the left side, just do the special manipulation. Click on that y-axis. Click on that. Just hold it. Don't do anything. You see on the top below the sync button, scale 0.9. So there only that things will happen. It will be in running numbers. Now you type 0, you will see 0 there. Do you see that? That's all. So it has become flat. Same way for the parallel down line also. Undo this. Uh, that is sorry, not Alt A, deselect. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Now do the same thing. Yeah. Yes. Now side lines, side edges. This time it should be x-axis. Yeah. Type 0. This side also. Careful. Yeah. Yes. Now go to face mode, select this face, and then you can press W in the keyboard. We need not have this mode. Now press L in the keyboard. So what we did is we went to face mode, selected the face which we did repairing. Then we pressed L in the keyboard so that the entire island is getting selected. So which is active selection now? That face we did straightening, that is active selection. Other faces are secondary selection or inactive selection. So all those inactive selections, orange selections, will follow this active selections. They will also become straight like this guy. So this guy is the leader and they are all subordinates like that. Now press U in the keyboard and follow active quads. Settings okay, yeah, default settings okay. Yeah. Now just press dot. Yeah, now it has become straight. So because this whichever face we straighten, he is the leading one, so he is like making others also straight, like him, like himself he is making others right. Now yeah, now let this guy be here only. We can go for the second island, that is circles we need not do because it is already a circle. We cannot do anything about it. Now if you see next, almost like rectangular it is, that island we have to do work on. So press deselect everything, have a fresh selection, Alt A. Go take your cursor to the second island, right side, below. Yeah, that one. Press L, no? Yeah. Now dot, press dot, and then zoom in. Zoom. Any middle face we have to select. That that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now press dot. We have to zoom in so that it will be easy for you. Go to vertex mode and then do the scaling. Scale and scale option. Yeah. So wait, no, 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 undo. Yeah. Only two vertices at a time we should select. So yeah, yeah, that one and then this one. Yeah, in y-axis. Yeah, zero. This one and this one. Y-axis zero. Yeah, right. This one. Yeah, yeah. Now go to face mode and then select this face and press L. Uh, now you can just yeah, this one. Now press U and then follow active paths. Okay. Fourth option. Fourth option. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it has become straight. Only thing now we have to assemble them inside the UV space. So we have to have home button. Okay. Now zoom out and then just play. Yeah. It will zoom in. No. Now that is, let the room be in the middle. Shift middle mouse button. Yeah. Now zoom in. Now zoom in. Yeah, enough. Now we can this circle, no, right side small circle is there. Right side, down, right side down. That one. So that one can go up. Is not so important. You move the go to move option and let him go, and up, more up. Yeah. So yeah. Those circles also we can keep it horizontally one after one. This or okay, right side you can give these two circles. You select, no, alt A, deselect. Yeah, shift right side you move and keep a little down move. Yeah. Now press alt. Yeah. Now this guy. Okay, now we have to scale down those circles. Select those circles. No, you can press. You need not draw rectangle. You can just press L in the keyboard and then select it. Very easy. L. That also L. Another third circle also L. Yeah. Now press S in the keyboard and then scale it. Yeah, even more, little more scale. Enough. Bas. Now little up you keep so that these guys can have space. Right side you move, right side. Yeah, enough. Now, now this guy second island, no, second press L for second. This that one L, and then move him right side. Enough. We are going to change again. So go to the first island and RTA. No. This left one. First we did unwrap. No? L. Yeah, and move him, bring him inside the space. Yeah. Now, no, it did not be. Yeah. Now scale him down. Press yes and scale him down. No. We should not. No. Undo. We should never do. We should always do uniform scaling only, for UV and right. No, a little inside we can keep. Yeah, it will not be at the edge. Now this guy, let's see who. Uh, just press L, no, press L on that. Control space. So where this guy is, we have to see. Okay, this is the guy, right? So he can have more space, right? This guy second island, no? Just press Alt A and then deselect. Alt A, deselect, and then select this one. Press L. Ah, yeah. So this guy is this handle, knobs handle. So this guy can have need not have big space, but still so much space is there. So let's make it big, a little bigger. Press S in the keyboard and then make it bigger. Ah, no, 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 not here. No, no, undo. There is only unwrapped pieces we are making it. Yeah, enough. Yeah, we can bring it inside. It's not inside the UV space. Little up, little inside. Let them come inside more. Yeah. Right. Now this guy is done. We will anyway change it, but for you to understand, no, we are doing this right. Now go to tab. We can hide this one and then yeah, and then tab body and hide body. Let's go to outliner. Yeah. Go to outliner and hide this one now. Yeah, and unhide the body. Next one. Yeah. So this also we have to do. Select this one. Go to press dot. Uh, no, here right side press dot. Yeah. Now go to edit mode. Yeah. Now this guy also we have to do. Control space on the UV editor panel. Yeah. Now. Uh, Now we can do this guy control. Sorry, Alt A. Select press L where your cursor is. We have to select that island. Go to rotate option and we have to rotate it. Make it straight as much as possible. Uh, okay, this way also okay, fine. No problem, fine. Otherwise, right side. Control. Press control and then rotate. Yeah. That is, it will snap. Incremental rotation we call it. Yeah. Right. Now go to move option and little left side. It need not overlap on other islands. So left side. Okay, fine. Okay, right. Now press dot in the keyboard. We are going to work on that. No, this guy only. First guy only. We have okay. So middle face you have to pick up and then make it straight. You can choose who is that best, who is bit straight. Yeah, that face is okay. Yeah, press dot. Yeah, a little more zoom in, no? Little more zoom in so that you can. Otherwise, gizmo will be very big. So that face should be big. You can conveniently draw the. No, no. What you? Yeah, this guy. No, no. Zoom in. It need not be zoomed up. Face, no, that face you have selected should be bigger in the screen so that when you are drawing the rectangle, no, for selection it will be easy. Otherwise it will disturb other vertices also, right? Now press alt a, deselect, and then select the top two vertices in that face. Draw a rectangle. Top two vertices, yeah. Oh, okay. You should be in vertex mode. Go to vertex mode and first, yeah. Go to scale option, y axis. Yeah. Zero. Type zero. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah. Then left side, x axis. Yeah. This side also. Yeah. Now go to face mode. In face mode only we should select. I will tell you why. W, press W. Now press L. Now press dot so that we can see the. Now press U in the keyboard and then we have to follow active quads. Follow fourth option. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it has become, in your case it has become immediately straight, so we don't have to work once again. Right. Now I will tell you why we have to go to face mode and then select for whenever suppose you want to move this island, no, somewhere. So at that time we should not be in vertex mode. I will tell you why. Now we are in face mode. Face mode. Go to vertex mode. No, switch to vertex mode. Now you select, press L, You see what is happening. Other you zoom out, zoom out. Zoom. You see, just move the go to move option and then move it. We have to undo it. Okay. You see what is happening. Other guys also getting disturbed. You go to face mode. Go to face mode. Now do same L. Only this guy will say. That is why in face mode we have to move it and then follow active quads. All that we have to do in face mode. Only selection of vertices we are doing in making it straightening and all we are doing in vertex mode. Otherwise, we'll come to face mode for moving the island. To see it as island to change its place and change its size and all, we should be in face mode in the UV editor panel. Right. We'll, yeah, we'll go for the next island. Take your cursor to the next island. Yeah, yeah. Press L. Yeah. Press dot. Yeah. Zoom in. Zoom in. Yeah, yeah. Middle. Any one face we have to select. No. So for that, zoom in. Zoom in. Okay. But yeah, press dot. No, it'll be easy. Yeah. Yeah. Now we have to do the same thing. Go to vertex mode and then yeah, top two vertices, scale it down to 0. Yeah. Careful, careful. No, no, no. Some other vertex also select. Careful. Yeah. Right. Side, left side and right side. Careful, careful. Right. Now go to face mode and then select the face. This straightened face. Then press L. Yeah, correct. Now press dot so that you can see entirely when the process is going to happen. Now press U in the keyboard. Follow up to plans. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it has become straight. Now this work is over. Now we have to assemble these guys, but we are going to do the assembling. You know the concept of assembling. That is, whichever guy is bigger in the volume in the 3D viewport. Just control space, no? Control space. So we have to find this guy. This island is bigger in the 3D viewport. He is occupying more space in the object's volume. Or this. So if you see, both are almost same actually. In this case, this guy is lengthy, but caliber is less. The circle size is less. But the on the body, if you see, the circle size is bigger, but he is short. So almost same only. Yeah. So what we can do is now we need not do anything. Just sorry, that is right side. You move and keep it. These guys because we are going to join both the objects. So go to move option and right side you right side. Yeah. Now this guy another press L and then press L and move it. This guy and keep it up. We should not overlap. Up. Yeah. No, no. It should need not touch. Let them have a distance. Uh, right. Now these circles also just select them. We have to deselect and then. No, no, no. Undo. You have selected something else. Press L on that and then move it right side. Okay. Right. Okay. Fine. So we have to empty this UV space. That's all. Yeah. This also. So every island should have a gap between them so that it is not overlapping for us. Selection will be easy to select them and move it. No, it will be easy. Right. Now go for the go unhide the knob also. Go to object mode and then unhide the knob. Yeah, and select the knob. Select the knob. Go to edit mode and then select all the faces. Now these guys should be on the left side. Press A in the keyboard and then totally we can move on the left side. Press A, A. Totally let them move on the left side. Left side, left side. Right. Now go to object mode. Select both the objects. Yeah. Yeah. Now go to edit mode together. Yeah. Select, press A. Yeah. Now Blender is giving this option that even multiple selections you do and enter go into edit mode, it will show as if it is one single object. All the islands it will show you in one editor panel. At a time it will show. So that we can have this facility of doing pack islands. So it's a very good option actually. So now go to UV menu. There is UV menu. In the, yeah, same. Pack islands. Down. Don't yeah. Go to pack islands, but don't say OK in the settings. Huh? I will tell you one thing. You see rotate option is there. That rotate option we should switch off so that it won't get rotated. We need it straight. That is why we made it straight. So much effort we did. But what will happen while doing this pack islands? Blender will not know all that it should not be rotated or not. Just to accommodate them, no, it will make them sleep like whichever space it is compatible. Like that and all it will calculate. So in that calculation, we are switching off the rotate. So we are locking the rotation. Therefore, this pack islands program cannot rotate anything, only scale it, only resize it. That too uniformly it will resize. So yeah, now OK, you can press OK. Now you see it has packed. All are inside the room. All are straight and then inside the room. Right. Now you can go to object mode. Now both are different objects now. So we have to merge it, but don't do that now. Save the file and then next save it as I think say okay fine. Now the next version when you are saving, no, save it as version 2. Save as you, right. Now press Ctrl J. Yeah, now it has become, you see, it is in the outliner, it is one object, one single object. Now you go into edit mode and then see, yeah, it is all one object. Same way, right. Only just before joining, we have to do this pack islands. After UV unwrapping, straightening, all that, then we have to merge the objects. We have to first merge the UV, assemble the UV islands inside one UV space, then only we should join the meshes, join the objects. Yeah. Finally it should be done. Right. Now we can go back to object mode. Uh, Object mode. Yeah. Now you can save as, save as this as version 2, uh, like that. Save as version 2. We are going to apply texture. I will show in my thing. I will show you. Yeah. Now actually my now we have to do in the texture painting. UV unwrapping is done. Yeah, now we can go to texture painting. Let's go to texture paint module. Okay, fine, the model is ready and we have to paint it. The UV unwrap also ready. On the left side what we are seeing is not UV unwrap, UV editor panel. It is looking like UV editor panel, but it is not so. You can see the difference between UV editor panel here. See, this is UV editor panel where you can select all that. In texture paint what we are seeing, it may look alike, same, but it is not UV editor panel, it is image editor. It is almost like Photoshop. Yeah, that is why they call it paint, or the paint editor or image editor. So here we can paint the texture as well as in the 3D viewport also you can paint. So whenever you would have seen that for the jar or something, when we try to apply, when we created bump map, color map and all, we brought some design texture into the blender and then we tried to make an impression on the mesh, on the texture. While doing that, the stencil image will appear in the 3D viewport as well as in the paint editor also, image painted editor also it will come, because both the places we can actually make an impression. Sometimes we can use this one. This is like Photoshop, this is like 3D painting, left side is like 2D painting, like that we can do. Yeah. Right. Now we are going to use one texture, bronze texture. I'll send you also. Once I finish this, I will send you. Yeah. Now I should keep, whenever I am going to apply stencil image, I should be very careful that I am not going to change the view. So before itself I should set the view, and stencil image should be applied, should be painted only in orthographic views, top, front or right, or bottom, left, or uh, back side. So it should not be painted in perspective. So it's very important. So now in our case I am keeping my tab in the right viewport, right orthographic viewport. In your case it should be in front viewport. To see the side profile of the tab, you in your case you have to keep it in front viewport. In my case it is right orthographic viewport. Right. Now I am seeing the active tool settings. You know very well that is first icon in the properties editor is active tool settings, and we are seeing brushes, brush settings, and below that color picker, color palette, advanced, and texture mask, stroke, all that. So this time we are going to use one new stroke method. We were using last time for the for the for the jar. It is line stroke method. That is, I'll show you. Can see this one here. Stroke method was line, what we were using is line. So this time what we are going to do is use this anchored stroke method. It's a nice stroke method actually. Yeah, generally we use space stroke method, which will just paint normally when we use a brush paint on an object in real life, and in any paint, Photoshop and all, how it will be, how the effect will be. Same way it will be, the result will be. The stroke method is when the stroke method is space. Uh, in this, no, we cannot do. That is, yeah, that is, you see, if you see, only few tools they have given. That is, first one is painting. It's a brush. They call it draw brush. It's not, they're not calling it paint brush, they're calling it draw brush, but it's actually a paint brush only. Next one is softening. In Photoshop we have this softening, like little, if the edges are sharp, no, we can apply blur on them. That is softening. Another is smearing means it will, like, when you some color powder, two color powders, when you mix, no, what will happen, they both lose their colors, no, and become one single color. That is the smear option. So other than that, clone option is there. Sometimes we use clone also. So other than that, masking option is there. So annotate is general for just around marking and showing for communication purpose, annotation. So other than that, they didn't give much, because if they give more, maybe in the future they will give slowly. They will give, I think. They should not give also, because the Blender software will become heavy. Whichever we can, it can be done in Photoshop software, which is not very costly, and so we can afford to buy it, and then we can use Photoshop, and it has very good options. So that is why they are not giving much options, I feel. So these things we can do easily in Photoshop. Anyone can easily learn Photoshop and do it. So that is why they are not doing. So what we are doing is only making an that is painting the texture in texture paint module. Sometimes in the 3D viewport, sometimes on the image editor. That's all. So we are not going beyond anything beyond that, right? Now we were talking about the stroke method as anchor. So let me switch the stroke method to anchor. Okay, fine. Next is I have to load the texture. So let me find the texture where it is. Uh, Stroke method is anchored. Right. Now texture. Let me open the texture and press new, and then go to the side fourth icon below the texture icon and go to open. Here you won't be able to see anything. So I load the texture. Go to Assumes and textures. Brass texture. So I have loaded the texture. You can see that it's a brass texture because it's a brass metallic tab. Now I'm going to paint a brass texture on this one. Now you can see it is in the, sorry, I can just minimize, that is, sorry, I can make this image editor panel little smaller, appear, make it appear little smaller, and the 3D viewport which is on the right side, let it occupy more space, and also the properties editor panel on the right side should occupy more space. Right, now it is in texture properties, which is the last icon in the properties editor panel. Let me now, because since I have loaded the brass texture in the texture properties, I can go back to active tool settings, and let me see whether the color picker status is in one white color. It should be in white color. Only then the texture will get painted on the object, on the mesh as it is, without any colors intervention. So it should be white color, in the pure white color. I should even go to this color box and then check whether the value is 1 or not. Yeah, it is 1, so no problem. Now below I have loaded the brass texture, and I am going to choose mapping method as stencil. Once I choose the stencil, we can see it is coming here. Sometimes uh, the texture may show up like little stretched. At that time we should press this image aspect. This image aspect we have to press this one. Uh, yeah, this is the image. Okay. So image aspect we should press, just pressing on it will do. Right. Okay, here it is coming as this is a true image, that is, so big is the image, but on the right side if you see, it is showing only one, because just now we pressed the image aspect as image aspect, so it is showing the texture image as it is, or whatever the size is, it is showing us. Right. Now it may look transparent, only for our convenience it is, we are showing it transparent, but it won't be transparent while we are painting it. Now stencil mapping method is on, stroke method is anchored, and then that's all. Right. Now we can switch on the XYZ on the top. We can see two rows are there on the options, tools rows on the top. One is this texture slots and viewport overlays, viewport shading, all those X-ray option, all this. Where if I when I take my cursor there and scroll mouse button rolling, it will roll here. It like this, it will roll. uh, so it will roll like this, but little down we have to keep our cursor and then roll. Then you will see this XYZ option, which is symmetry, that is mirrorable option. So when we switch on that, Blender becomes a bit, it occupies more space. So and it sometimes closes also. So what I'm doing is I'm first saving it in case if I'm going to switch on. Before switching on that XY, not Z, only XY. When before switching on the XY in the symmetry on the right side, on the top corner right side, I will save the scene file as version next version underscore version 2. Right. Now I can safely switch on the XY, but it will take time. That we have to be patient. Now before painting it, we have to create the canvas. Without creating the texture slot or say canvas, we cannot paint on that. So go to, if I just without creating the texture slot, that is color map, bump map, normal map, these are called texture slots, or we can say texture maps, or we can say images, texture images. So before creating them, we cannot paint it. If I do paint, if I just apply my left mouse button and try to paint, it will show missing materials, textures, or link detected, like that. So missing materials means it has not created a material as well as the texture slot also. That is color. A canvas is not there, missing. So let me go to texture slot and then press on the plus symbol, base color, and then let me name it as, always the object name should be on in the first. So tab underscore color map, because some other, when you are keep on doing one after one models and then start texture painting, in your texture folder, in your directory, in my computer, it will get filled with so many color map, like that same image will get overwritten. So to avoid that, we should name, this is tabs color map, this is tabs bump map, tabs normal map, like that. That specification should be there. So tab we should add, and then underscore color, and then map. Right. If it is version 1, version 2 also, some people paint. One version they will have, another version also they will paint. So they can have two textures. Whichever client says okay, that they will choose as final. Like that they will do. So in our case, yeah, in our case it is only one version. So tab underscore color map. We have to have at least 2K dimension width height. Otherwise it won't look good. So 2048 is the minimum, 2K, we call it 2K, and then color should be black. So let me go to the background color in the settings. Color should be black, values should be 0. Okay, fine. Now we can see it is in black color. Here on the left side we can just zoom it out, zoom out, that is make it home, so the entire UV panel can be seen. Right. Now on the right side I am going to do the painting. You know very well that stencil image can be moved and kept on, placed on any portion of the tab by just clicking right mouse button. I can move it. I am using the right mouse button and moving the image. Right. Now I am going to paint it. Color map is ready, color slot is ready. We can see the radius is 50 pixels, that is brush size, and then strength is 1, so that it will completely paint, and the symmetry XY is on. Now again let me save it, save also the image also, save image save as. In the paint editor we have to save it, and when we are saving the texture image, it should be inside the textures folder, tab color map, yes, and PNG should be, there is format, color depth is 16, compression is 0, save as image. Yeah. Now save, let me save the scene file also once again, version 2 only, overwrite. Right. Now I'm going to safely paint it. I have saved the image file, which is just a mere canvas, but still I have saved it, and then saved the scene file also, mesh file also I have saved it. Now I'm going to paint it. Even if it is going to crash, even the Blender, if it's going to crash, because I have switched on the XY symmetry on the top right side. Even if it is going to crash due to that, it's okay, we can load it again, and then we can switch off the XY and then paint it. We can go by the machine's configurations way, right there. Right now I'm going to paint on that. You see nicely it gets painted. It takes time little. This anchors painting is, it is like this. See, I need not do like this, left and right marching. I need not do with this brush. I can just keep my cursor here and then see what I am doing, like this. I'm just a left mouse button and pulling the, that is, I'm holding the left mouse button and making the circle bigger. It will, from there it will do this, like this. So you can see this. I need not do tuck, 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 like this. I need not do. It's not like painting, though we don't have any other term for using this, but it's not really painting. It is like anchoring. So right, like this. I can scale the texture bigger, and then like this I can do it. Yeah, like this. Right, right. Now if you see, now if I see that side, you see other side also painted. Yeah. So that is why we switched on this XY. Means what? This side I painted, this side of the X I painted. Yeah, this side of the X I painted. So this side also got mirrored. And when I going to paint this side, front side, it will paint the other side also. So I just have to do the anchoring like this. Sorry, I have to bring the texture upon that and then do the anchoring. Right. Now that side if I see, it has become the like this. Only these places I have to switch off the XY and then paint individually. So first let me go to top also. So we did on the right side first, right orthographic viewport, we did the anchoring, and then we went to front viewport and did the anchoring, so that front side and back side of the same object got painted. And now we are doing it from the top, so top and bottom will get painted now. We have to press Z in the keyboard, Z on the symmetry, so that top and bottom will get painted. And doing the anchoring. Right. Now we can see in the bottom it is painted. Now these things filling ups. These are not painting. We will call it fill ups. So these filling work we can do manually. So we need not use anchoring for that. We can use maybe, or even anchoring we can do, but we have to scale down the image and then do these adjustments and then do it. Okay. Right. Now here also we should paint. It will have to fill them. Right. Right. Now, they are looking little patchy. It's good only because for brass, if they are looking patchy, it will look nice actually. We are going to apply metal and all. I will show you that. But first, this one you can also do. Let me just finish it. Then you can also do that. Sorry, rigging. Once we do this modeling, texturing, and all, no, we'll go for rigging only. We have many sessions. Yeah, we have many sessions. We'll definitely do that. There's some series of classes. Yes. And it's bit complicated also. Once you become well versed in the operation tools, all that, no, when you are doing modeling, all that, you are becoming aware of the rotation, transformation, placing the origin, pivot, center, set origin to the geometry, all that. You are becoming by the time you will understand the rigging also. So it needs, yeah, yeah. People generally sometimes, no, they ask for rigging alone, but they drop in the middle itself because they cannot understand. Yeah. So because it's bit complicated than modeling all that. Once they learn the operation tools, viewport navigation, the basic tools, now you see, now you are understanding. That is what I was teaching in the beginning sections. No, after doing many models, you had to go repeatedly to many options. Like suppose you have to pan the camera, turn the camera. All that were very difficult in the beginning. Selection that you are, now you are well versed in it. So like that only it is. When we are like that, the classes go ahead of our knowledge. So we will be like, if when the student is, when the teacher is covering 10th lesson, the student teacher is covering 10th lesson, at that time the student will become uh, confident with the 5th lesson at that time only. Like that it is. Yeah, it goes ahead. Yeah. So once we are going further and further, you will become acquainted with all the tools. Like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It will be helpful for the student only. Otherwise, it will be difficult for the teacher as well. He cannot. It is like, again, every exercise he has to tell from the ABCD. Like that will become. So we don't have time also for it. Right. Now the painting is being done, and I'm just seeing any place with left without painting. Right. It's okay. Fine. This inside it. See, it is black still. Only when it is needed, we should expand this circle anchoring. When you do, you will understand. We should expand this circle too much. Otherwise, little only we should scale. That is, expand this circle. Right. Right. Yeah. Now, little just 3D viewport zoom in. No, no, no. It should be in front view only. Press one. Little more zoom in. Little more zoom in. Slow. You can press Control middle mouse button. Just try, no, Control middle mouse button. It will zoom in softly. Yeah, yeah. So you can place it yourself. Yeah, this is enough. We need not disturb it. This is enough. Right. Now, just go to texture. Go to right side texture icon. That is properties editor. Yeah. Below, first, no, we have, let us do the stroke method. Go to stroke method. Stroke is there. Yeah. In that, change it to anchored. Stroke method should be anchored. Anchor. Yeah, yeah. Right. Now stroke method is anchored. Fine. Now go to texture, new, go to up. There only. Below. Yeah. Go to the right side fourth icon. Always know that is right side fourth. That is what. You now you don't do anything. You see where the icon is on the left side. No. Left side. You just little move your cursor left side. It is. See, we were in active settings, right? You didn't come deliberately and switched this on. You didn't do that. By itself, it got on. How? When you clicked that fourth icon below the texture column, it is leading you here. Texture properties. This is called texture properties. So yeah, right. Now go to open. Right side open is there, no? Right side. Open that texture, whatever you, wherever you save, no, the textures photo. Yeah, brass texture. Yeah, so now we have loaded it. Right now we have to go back to the active tool settings, first icon, right side in the, yeah, right. Now you can just scroll down and you can see the texture is, yeah. Now change the mapping method to stencil. Just below that, that one, stencil. And then image aspect, you click image aspect. Yeah. Now go to the viewport and then click right mouse button. Press hold right mouse button. Yeah. Now you can, right now it should not be small, actually it should be scaled. How? Press shift and then right mouse button, press hold shift and right mouse button. Yeah, like that. Little more you can scale, I think. Little more you can scale. Yeah. Actually, I will tell you, just don't do anything. The texture size, no, we are downloading, it should be bigger actually. Yeah. So we should ourselves go and take a nice photo of something like that, or we should buy texture in the websites. So we can only then, because this is very small, no, it won't be so that the color variations inside the texture will be little blur only. But for now, if we have the higher resolution texture also, it is a danger for us, because the blender will get crashed. It won't allow us to conduct the teaching, right? So this is okay only. Now your above radius is 50 pixels, strength is 1, that we should always see that. Yeah. Now just take your cursor there, uh, there only strength is there, no, above strength, there, middle mouse button, scroll the mouse button, scroll it. You can see on the right side XYZ, switch on the XY, right side. Yeah, now it will get symmetry. Now we are going to paint, but now if you paint, no, what will happen, it will says that you have not created the canvas, missing link, something it will says. So now we have to create the canvas. How to create? You are seeing texture slots, no, on the above there. Yeah. There we have to press, just open it. Plus symbol. Yeah, add symbol. We can call it add symbol. Base color. Name it as tap color map. Tap, yeah, color map. Okay. And resolution is, that is width and, oh, no, undo, no. That is, no, once again, it should be 2K. That is why. Uh, texture slots, right side, up, no, there, plus base color, same name what you gave. No, give the tab color map, no, tab color map. Width and height should be 2048. Yeah. Now background should be black so that we can see the colors clearly. Value. You can just go to value. No, we press on that color box. Color box you press. Last hue saturation value is there. No, below. No, no. Your value is there. Value means value. Value. So that you have to make it 0. That's all. Above also you can do, but I just want to make you know that HU HSV is very important. Right now, little zoom in. No, little zoom in. Not this much. Little zoom. Enough. Okay. Right now, press right mouse button and then move the stencil image. Right mouse button and then no. You are no no. Press go to front view. Press yeah front go to front view and then right mouse button. Yeah, right. So keep it like this. Yeah, it should not be on the edge for that. Right now you have created the color map. Canvas is ready. Now you can paint it. But this stroke method is anchored, so this is not the normal way of painting. Your cursor is there. No, just don't move your cursor. Press left mouse button and just drag your mouse. Yeah, this is called anchored. Yeah, see, in one stroke we can paint it. For that only we are choosing anchor. Right now you see, just middle mouse button and do just don't move it. Just do middle mouse button. That side also it got painted. That is why we did the XY on. Right now go back. This is Z. Yes, very good. Now go to right view, press 3 in the keyboard. Now you do the painting. Say that is just anchoring. Wait. No. 3. Keep the cursor in the middle. No. Keep the cursor in the object's middle. Now you just drag the mouse. Left mouse and drag the mouse. Yeah. That's very good. Now go to top view. Yeah, back side also done. Go to press 7 in the keyboard. Yeah, now do the same thing. If you are in object center, no, if you are keeping the object, it will be easy. Right now we have to do some fillings also. uh, uh, okay, sorry. Go to top view. No, top view. Yeah, it didn't get painted in the bottom. Just now I saw when you're turning. So switch on the Z, because you didn't we didn't switch on the Z. Yeah. No. Go to top view proper on. Now you do the anchoring. Yeah. Left mouse button and just expand, more. Yeah, that's finished. Right. Now we have to do the yeah, that is called filling. We have to do the filling. So go zoom it. No, zoom it and do. It's better to zoom. Not zoom much. Little zooming is in it. Yeah. Now only in that part. No, small circle. No. In perspective, you have to do this. Perspective. Just zoom in there little. That portion middle. That only. Yeah, all of it, but in that portion, you are seeing the blur effect. No, that for that we were waiting. Wait, one thing. Wait, I'll tell you. See, when you are painting, no, you should not see this text stencil image silhouette. Do you see the stencil image silhouette? You are able to see. So it should be bigger actually. Otherwise, no. You just, I will tell you what will happen, what wrong will happen. Take your cursor slowly. Don't change the view and all. Take your cursor slowly to the edge of the stencil image, top edge. No, don't change the view. Don't change the view. Let it, keep it like this. Okay, fine. No. Okay. Now don't change the view. Take your cursor to the top. Just drag your mouse to the top side of the texture stencil image. Take little, move your cursor up. No, you careful. Now just paint on the texture stencil image edge. No, that is okay. Go to Go to right side stroke method space. Stroke method space. Ah, yeah. Stroke right side properties. Right side property side. Stroke method below. Stroke method space. No stroke method. You are seeing no stroke method above. Yeah. Space. Yeah. Now you are going to paint it. Normally how we paint, but don't change the view. Go to 3D viewport. Now just paint it on that edges. No. Just take your there just below that now you just no there only paint it, paint left and right, you paint it left and right on the edge only, on the edge. Yeah, no, on the edge of the texture stencil image I'm saying. No, this top in that place. There from left side, move left side, move. No, from there right side you move, right side. ah So now little up, you do the same stroke, little up, little down, little down. In that half you are doing, no. Now you just go and see there, no, middle mouse button and see there. You will see that line there. Lines there. Why? Because you were painting on the textures stencil image border lines. It should be inside. So you have to make the scale the stencil image. Press shift in the keyboard, and then there is press hold shift in the keyboard and then right mouse button, scale the image. Now you can do safely that stencil image border lines should not be inside the fit inside the geometry's border. Yeah, right. So now, no, wherever gaps you find, you can paint it. Zoom in. I think all are painted, right? Okay. Maybe at the spout you have to paint. I think that is where the water is flowing. No, that place. Okay, there also it's painted, right? Enough, right? Now your thing is finished. You can close the texture. We don't need this texture anymore. Go to yeah, close. Yeah, very good. Now you can save it. Save as. Go to save as. Version 3 or version 4. I don't know. Okay. Okay. But we will save the texture also. No, we have just go to the image panel editor, left side. Yeah, expand it. Go to image word, top. No, next. No. View image and all there. No. Save as. Okay, save. Right. There you save it inside the textures folder. Save is okay. Yeah, first time when you are doing, save is okay. Now we choose 16-bit inside the textures folder. It should be 16-bit compression 0. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we have to save the texture whatever we are painting. No, separately we have to save the texture. Just because we are doing this image painting inside the Blender and we are doing file save as, it doesn't save the image. It will save only the mesh. So image should be saved separately. Right. Now the library is going to close. Okay. So okay, I will show you something. Yeah. Right. Now we have this object. We can see it is got painted. Okay, fine. But this metallic shader effect is not showing up. So what we should do for that? Hello. Right. Now we have painted the color map. Now we just have to do the shading work also. After that we have to create normal map and roughness map. Two more maps we have to create. Before that we have to switch on the work on the shading module. Now we are in texture paint module. We were in UV editing module. Today we are in texture paint module. Next is shading module, and just go there. And if you see the model, it is not having any metallic effect, so I have to do that. First let me go to, that is shading module, go to the shader panel, and inside that roughness, let me first decrease it and let me see how it is looking. Oh, okay, some shining is there, fine, but still it is looking like a plastic or wood, something nicely polished wood it is looking like. So how to bring the metallic effect? Here we have the factor, metallic factor in the principled BSDF. So let's increase the metallic to 0.9 or something. You see now it has become metallic. Right. So not what we are going to do tomorrow is we are going to it won't be so shiny, no, because of some bump and all will be there, little scratches will be there. All that we are going to create tomorrow using the procedural textures only. We are not going to paint any texture. Using the procedural textures existing inside the blender, we are going to do that like that. Huh? So okay, fine. So tomorrow same time, huh? So tomorrow same time, right? Okay. Thank you, Rahul. Okay. Else, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Sure. Thank you.